And welcome back to Deathbattle Prediction. And Screw Attack basically just revealed on their YouTube channel their first official, well, just updating and reintroducing people to the site. It's like, hey, we're back. But also saying, hey, this is what the Death Battle is coming up for the first of the year. And yeah, when they said Death Battle will be back at this date with a splash, pretty obvious it was going to be it was going to be Aquaman versus Namor. Now, I've actually done this one before, so if you want to actually know my actual thoughts on the fight and how a fight would go down, maybe, you can look in the Who Would Win section playlist place thing. So yeah, but if you don't care and want to get spoilers, here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there you go. I think Aquaman takes the fight. The reason I think Aquaman takes the fight is, there's two big reasons on it, but Aquaman, I think, I know he's faster than Namor from what I can tell, from what I know. I think Namor is the naturally stronger of the two, but Namor also actually gets weaker when he's out of water faster than Aquaman does, if I remember correctly. Both these guys, though, are highly durable at living under the sea in high pressures. And yeah, and combat experience-wise, they're probably both equal. But the two things I think actually gives Aquaman the edge is his trident. Depending on which version you're going with, his trident has a certain amount of abilities, like producing energy blasts, controlling water, and on some incarnations is able to cut through space, which is like basically dimensional cutting somewhat. Whatever he cuts, he can cut through anything, more or less. Which is something I don't believe Namor has in his repertoire, his roster. But also, and this is the big one, Aquaman can control pretty much any animal life he wants on Earth, because he obviously communicates and calls to aid sea creatures all the time. But he can also do it with land creatures. All land creatures are descended, no matter how far back you want to go on that family tree, from creatures that came from the sea. The first life came from the sea, and Aquaman is capable of tapping into the very primal, no matter how small it may be, ancestral heritage of the sea, the animal's sea-dwelling relative, and therefore command them. So if this fight goes to land, and there's enough animals for him to call upon to help, Namor's going to be screwed ultimately. But that's I'm not saying Namor can't win, though, and I won't ultimately be surprised if Namor does win. My money right now is on Aquaman, but they said Namor wins and they explain it properly. I won't care ultimately if Namor wins. It's not going to be one of those things that, like, with Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange versus Doctor Fate, I was actually like, yeah, no, I do not agree with that assessment of how that one wins. I actually disagree with, that was one of the only times I actually disagreed with Screw Attack's, like, final result. I'm like, no, no. Same with, like, the Goku versus Superman round 2. Now, granted, that one, it's less about the fact that Superman won and more about the fact that they just were using Goku's Super Saiyan God and Blue powers without actually understanding how powerful those forms really were. Which is like, oh, it doesn't matter because he's Superman. And that's basically just stroking Superman off at that point. Come on. I don't agree with the assessment that, yeah, only Superman can do these things, going feet to feet. Feet to feet sometimes doesn't mean shit in a fight. So I've never agreed with that. The first outcome I actually don't have as big a problem with. I've honestly never really had a big problem with the first outcome when he did the Super Saiyan 4. I will say, though, I still think they lowballed Goku's overall power. But I will say that I don't think I don't think that one was called wrong. I do think they called that one right. Again, the Super Saiyan God and Blue fight, though, and should they ever do a round 3 Ultra Instinct fight, that we're talking about different things at that point. It's the level of measurement is next to it's not as easy, but there are in show and in manga references to how strong those forms actually are. So yeah, it's one of those things I'm like, no. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, I think Aquaman's going to take it, but who do you think's going to win? And not just because he's got a movie out. That was the Thor and Wonder Woman fight all over again. Yeah, no. Not to say that. Not that I disagree necessarily that that might not be how it breaks down, but again, they lowballed one of the characters a little bit, and yeah, it's just anyway. I'm going off on a tangent. Maybe one day I'll just go down every death battle list or every death battle video. In fact, yeah, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I got the day off, so or over the course of the week, or like, you know what, let me do a random video of every death battle and if I thought it was right or wrong, and give my thoughts on that. Not that my thoughts mean a whole hill of beans, but you know, it's still one of those things that some people care about what I think, and I appreciate you folks who care about what I think. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, Aquaman's going to be my pick. What's your pick down below and why? Let me put in the comments. Thanks for watching, though. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. Do a review of it at some point. Ideas for would win, Star Wars, Superior Magic, What If. Anything I do on the channel, put that in the comments below. Let me know, and we'll do that at some point as well. So until then, thanks for watching, and I will see you later, because I got a bunch of other videos to do. Bye.